The renewed Israeli offensive in Gaza is continuing with no sign in progress in the negotiations aimed at ending this return to war. Wednesday saw various Israeli airstrikes carried out in locations across Gaza, as well as the Israeli military issuing evacuation orders for additional neighborhoods in Gaza City. Meanwhile, hundreds of Palestinians took to the streets for a second day in a rare sign of public dissent. They marched through various neighborhoods, heavily destroyed neighborhoods in northern Gaza, calling for an end to the war, but critically, also many of them were calling for the removal of Hamas, the downfall of Hamas, openly chanting anti-Hamas slogans, which has been very rare throughout the duration of this war. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz seized on these protests, telling Palestinians, you too should demand the removal of Hamas from Gaza and the immediate release of all Israeli hostages. That is the only way to stop the war. Katz emphasized that if Palestinians in Gaza failed to do so, they risked losing more and more of their homes, and more territory would be annexed for Israel's security buffer zone. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, while speaking to lawmakers at the Knesset on Wednesday, also threatened to annex Palestinian land in Gaza. He said that the longer it takes Hamas to release Israeli hostages, the more powerful the repression we exert will be. This includes seizing territory. For their part, Hamas said that any effort by the Israeli military to return the hostages through force would fail, and that attempting to do so and continuing the bombardment of Gaza could lead to them coming home in coffins. Meanwhile, protests continue in Israel with family members of the hostages concerned that this continued fighting, this continued bombardment in Gaza could lead to the deaths of the remaining hostages, as well as thousands of people protesting against what they call Benjamin Netanyahu's undermining of Israeli democracy. Blake Sifton, SABC, Tel Aviv.